Hi everyone, welcome back. Hope you're all doing great today. I had mentioned to you that the census is a really good way to locate information about who's living in a household at a specific time. The thing to remember with the census is that when one is done, the government will not release it for 72 years. So 1930 was actually released in 2002, so somebody was born before 1930, that information should be available. The same with 1940. It was actually released in 2012. The 1950 census should be released in 2022. So again, I had reminded you to interview people, talk to them, find out when they were born approximately, find out who was living in the household, and see what you can find from the census. I wanted to tell you the story today about my grandmother, Hicks Edmondson. My grandma is the mother to my mother, who was adopted. She was her adopted mom and the only grandmother we ever knew for my mother. Wonderful people, wonderful woman. But her people came from Prussia. Prussia no longer exists today. It's a country or a state in Germany, part of Germany. But it was conquered and had several wars over the years. So I don't know why her people came, but I suspect that there was something going on in the government or war-wise, and so they decided to come to America. On the way over to America, the name somehow changed. Now, either that occurred when they were ported into a port here in the United States or on the ship. Language was always a problem, and it was, you see it even in my Hispanic side of my life. When I find people for my sweetheart coming across the border, I see their names spelled many different ways because people just didn't understand. And they would write it one way, or they would say it another way, or it sounded so it gets all messed up. So my point is, just because you can't find them, you may have to find a certain name and try to trace them back that way. I still have a lot of work to do in that area, but I'm always looking. On the way over, the name was changed, like I said, and so by the time they got to the United States, it was Hicks. Grandfather Hicks, I have a picture of him and 3 or 4 other gentlemen sitting around a spittoon in an office, had started an insurance company. And for some reason, he had to sell that insurance company. And the insurance company name was Aetna. So I'm not sure if he actually started it or if he had an office, but he sold that company, Aetna, to someone else. And we all know that's all history. My grandma, though, my grandfather Hicks, he did pass away, my great-grandfather, and so that left a family of 8 and their mother trying to survive with no company. My grandma went to work. She told a little fib. She was a tall girl, and she told a fib to the Bell Telephone Company and went to work at age 12 as a telephone operator. My grandmother worked for the Bell Company for many, many years, and the only problem was as she did get older and they realized about Social Security and issues like that, they did have to finally sit down and verify with a birth certificate that she was the age she was, so that at the time she retired, she'd be able to have some Social Security. Kind of caused a mess. So even though it helped the family to flourish, it did cause her a little bit of issue as she got older and needed her Social Security. It's just kind of interesting to find these stories out as you go and to listen to them when you talk to your folks. And I hope you're doing that. I really encourage it. Today I'm sitting here by my painting. He's not quite done. He's my little boy dancer, and I really like him. He's coming along so nice. He's part of my Native American heritage, and I just love watching these children at the powwows get involved in what they're doing. And I'm so blessed and fortunate to have these wonderful family members wherever they come from. As you can tell in my family, it's very eclectic. And to have parts of their lives touch my life so much. And of course, he's not necessarily a Choctaw dancer, but he struck me when I saw him, and I loved him. And I hope to do some more of these paintings. Remember, with painting and artwork, have fun with it. You can't mess it up. Just go back over and paint it again. But with family history, it's kind of the same. If at first you don't find exactly what you're looking for, keep looking. Uncover those things. I really enjoy talking with you. We're going to talk a little bit more about the census, and of course I always have a story for you, so I hope you find them interesting. I do. And Remember the Rule 72, so don't get frustrated, but you won't have a 1950 census until 2022. Remember, happy is a choice. Your blood calls you, go find it. And remember nativebyheart.com. Hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and pass it on to other people if you think maybe I could help or it's an interesting site for you. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.